is the Prime Time News at 9.
Well, companies across the country are trying to cut back in this economy.
Even ranchers are now downsizing, and Fox 25's Phil Cross tells us it is saving green in more ways than one. Phil has the story you'll see only on Fox. Phil.
Guys, there's a big change happening on farms across the country, and on one ranch in Oklahoma, the big news came in a smaller package.
Family's been in the cattle business for many years. Been here in Oklahoma in Pauls Valley for over 100.
These days, the Dinsmore farm
Here, Angel.
still sounds the same, and for the most part looks the same, except when you get close, you realize these bovine beauties aren't the same cow you're used to seeing.
I had never heard of them until a year or two ago.
They're called Dexters and are half or sometimes even a third the size of a traditional dairy or beef cow. Burns Dinsmore inherited his herd from his daughter, who has a farm out east.
They produce more cream in their milk than any other breed that I'm aware of, and so they're good as a milk cow, as a beef cow. They marble better on grass than any other breed.
It didn't take long for him to become a fan of these half-sized heifers.
These girls, they'll clean up weeds pretty well.
Dinsmore says most of the corn you see growing in fields like this one all around Pauls Valley is used for feed corn. But on his farm, his cows don't need any of it. These cows beef up on grass and the occasional sweet treat.
My daughter never would give me anything with molasses in it. She was pretty strict vegetarian diet.
It does take longer to raise a grass-fed cow.
Have to be patient.
But Dinsmore hopes other ranchers will see the benefits of raising the more diminutive Dexters.
People really in anything, especially farming, I don't think change quickly.
If all the benefits don't convince his fellow farmers to downsize, there might be another way to change the traditional cattleman's mind.
I hope to have them over for dinner as soon as I have some beef production, and maybe that'll convince them if nothing else does.
Dinsmore says the smaller cows actually produce a higher percentage of meat because they have smaller bones, which means there's less waste than on traditional beef cattle. Andrew?
All right, very interesting. Thank you, Phil. Dexter cows are not new. They're actually an old Irish breed, and according to breeders, were close to extinction before they regained popularity in the past few years.